the chat box so that we will start the today's session here. So welcome to this online course on professional practice in civil engineering. So here one by one we are learning all the 6 modules. So this is the module which is responsible for building drawing using AutoCAD. Now initially we have started learning the AutoCAD commands. So here at present we are now learning the various drawing commands. Now very soon we have to also understand what are the various modes. So few of the modes we have already seen, and now we will further go with the very much important command today. So when we are trying to draw a 3D drawing in future, we are also learning the 3D drawing model making in the AutoCAD. So for that purpose, another important command we require, and that we will start today. So I hope my screen is visible. I am sharing my screen, and then we will proceed with the today's learning. So here now I have started my AutoCAD screen, and now here we will go with the important command, and that command is today. Now we will talk about the polyline command. So you have to remember this is one of the important command, polyline command. So what can be drawn with this polyline command? So I will show you after some time that what we can do with this, and then we will proceed with actual use of that. So here in the AutoCAD, there is simple line command that already we have seen. So there are various methods to draw the line, simple line command. But in 3D, we require some special feature with the line. So in such cases, we use generally the polyline command. So polyline command is nothing but it's the combination of straight line segment and circular line segment. So combination of line and arc. So combine was there, and that command is called as polyline command. So you can just see here, suppose I have started the polyline command. So it is given as P line. So here it was written on the command line that specify the start point. So I will click somewhere here. So this was the first point, and then it was given that specify the next point. So I will click here. Now this is one, then another it was given that specify the next point. So I will again click here, then I will again click here, then I will again click here. So similarly, I can go on clicking the various lines, and then this line can be drawn. Now suppose I want to stop. So what I will do, I will press enter from the keyboard, or I will use, instead of that, I will use the space bar. So command was closed. So this is the general feature what we are using to draw while drawing the line. But now at this time, I have used polyline command. So there is no change. Same thing happens as line जैसी हम लोग बनाते हैं वैसे हम लोग polyline भी बना सकते हैं. But what is the difference that we will observe here? Now same I will draw again using the line command. So in the line command, now what I will do, I will again click here, similarly similar points, and I will try to draw the similar object. But this time I am using the simple line command. So what is the difference that you will get understood when you will observe this? And now I press enter to close the command. So this inside line, what I am talking about, that I have drawn by using the polyline command, and then outside line that I have drawn, that is using the simple line command. So what is the difference? So you can just check it by clicking on the any of the line segment. So in this, there is this is the one line segment, this is second, this is third, this is fourth, this is fifth, this is sixth, seventh, and eighth. So there are 8 line segments are there. So I will click on any of the lines. So you can just see that I have clicked here, and this line segment was get selected. So this is line I have selected. Now, but you can observe that if I don't want to select this line segment. So what I have to do? I have to press escape from the keyboard. So from the next hand, I will press the escape button. So this selection goes off, and now line was unselected, rather to say. So this is the line command. But when I click here on this inside line, so when I click on this line segment, you can see that the whole line was get selected. Means though they are appearing to be the one line, but they are also really one line. So here all the line segments are joining each other. So therefore this is called as actually the polyline. Means जिसके अंदर अलग अलग लाइन सेगमेंट है लेकिन वो एक ही लाइन है, दैट इज एक्टिंग एज ए वन ऑब्जेक्ट. सो दैट यू हैव टू रिमेंबर. So there are no number of line segments, but they are acting as one object, because at a time you can click anywhere and you can just see that. Suppose now I will press escape, so it was get unselected. Now I will click here again, so the whole line was get selected, and therefore this is called as polyline. So in the polyline, the complete line segment was a one object. So with this polyline, what fantastic thing we can do, that we will learn today. Now I will delete all these lines. So I will just use the crossing window polygon, select all, and then I have pressed delete. Now we will go with the polyline command again. So when we start this polyline command, so you can see that there are various options available on the command line. So you can just see that I have started the polyline command here. So here it was written specify the start point. So as soon as I will click the first point, जैसे मैं पहला पॉइंट क्लिक करता हूं, तो उसके बाद में आपको कमांड लाइन के ऊपर आपको एक कमांड लाइन दिखती है. So there you can observe that. So there various options are available. So these are the various options available in the polyline command. So what these options are? So you can just check out here that these options are arc, half width, length, undo, and width. So these are the various options available in the polyline command, so that we need to understand. So what the important thing is, we in the polyline, you can see the symbol of that polyline. So it is having a straight segment also, and it is having also an arc segment. So with this I can do, see, I will just draw here one line, straight line, and then another straight line, and then another straight line segment. And then what I have done, now I will type A, so that it will automatically is A and enter. So you can just see on the command line, the arc option was activated. So at this time now, the command line says that angle, center, close, direction, half width, line, radius, second point, undo, and width. Means what happened here? The polyline command and the arc command was all mixed, and all the options are available at the command line. So at present, any of these option I can use with this arc command. You can just see that I will click here. So it is giving me again the arc. So again I will click. So it is again giving me the arc. So you can see that every time the arc was drawn. Now suppose I don't want to draw a arc and I want to start again a line segment. So here on the command line, you can also type capital L, or L is that line for option, and then I have pressed enter. So now that segment was get into again line. So then I will again close here. I will go here. Suppose I will go here, and then I can see here again. I will type C, capital C or small c, any word you can type. So C is meant for close. So you can observe here on the command line. So this is C for close. So on the command line, I have typed C and press enter. So you can see that the last line automatically goes here, and the whole loop was completed. And you just see that there is a combination of straight line segment, and along with that an arc also. So arc और line दोनों मिला के यहाँ पर हमने अलग अलग कॉम्बिनेशन किया है, और उसको आप यदि देखेंगे सिलेक्ट करके. So if I will try to select this object, so you can just observe that this is one set, one object only. So on the properties dialog box also it is showing polyline, and this is complete one object. So that is the advantage. ये जो सारे लाइन है ये अलग अलग नहीं है, ये लाइन और आर्क दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन करके बनाई हुई polyline है, because it is having a straight line segment and also an arc line segment, and all they are connected to each other. So they are acting as a one object only, and therefore this is called as polyline. So that is the important feature you can use. You can just check out that with the polyline command. So I have started polyline. I will click here, then I will click here. So now my line segment is working. So at any time I want to draw a arc. So then I can use the option from the command line, where you can see that now here on the command line for arc, I will type capital A or small a and press enter. So now this was changed to the arc. And then again, if you want to make the line, so then you can also again click L, and again you can just take it straight line. Then again you can go here, again you can go here. And if you want to close with this point, first point, so to exactly click this first point, you can type C, that is close, and press enter. So in this way, this is actually, you can say, this is one object only. So therefore this is called as polyline. Now what are the advantages here? So there are so many things are there. We will see that how we will draw this line and where it is useful. So for the purpose, now we will see the another feature. So I will draw start polyline command. Now I will click any point somewhere here. Now I will draw one straight line segment. And now what I will do, I will try to use another option. So here the option is given as W. So W is for width. So now I will type W here. So W, once we have typed, so it is asking that specify the starting width. So now starting width I will type as 20 and I will press enter. Now it was asked that on the command line specify the ending width. So ending width also I will type 20 and press enter. So because of that, now you can watch that the line segment was get thickened, thickness बढ़ गई हमारे यहाँ पे. And now also you can draw that and you can continue to draw these type of objects. So now if you want to change the width, so again you have to type W, press enter. Now starting width is, again you can make it 0, and ending width also you can make it 0. And now you can just see that again you can draw a straight line, and then you can type C for the close option and the line was get closed. So this is the advantage, that in one line you have also increased the thickness. You can see that after selecting this, so this is a one segment only or one object. This is complete one object. But here you can able to change the width of the line. So width of the line also we can change. So that is the advantage of using the polyline. कि polyline की हम लोग thickness बढ़ा सकते हैं. But the thickness you have to change at the starting and at the end also. So by using this polyline command, we can draw the objects such as I will just show you here. So I have clicked the start point. Now you can just see that here on the command line it was given that current line width is 0. यानी अभी line की width हमारी 0 है. अभी मुझे यदि बढ़ानी है, so I can directly type W. And now starting width फिर से मैं 20 दे दूंगा. So this is also done. Now ending width is asked. So I will type now 0. And you can just see that now I can draw this type of arrow, because starting की width 20 दिया मैंने, ending की width 0 दे दिया, तो अभी मेरा वो arrow निकल गया. Now I will press the enter. तो इस प्रकार का arrow head यदि निकालना है आपको, तो यहाँ पर ये लाइन की width 20 रहेगी और यहाँ पर 0 रहेगी, तो आपको परफेक्ट arrow आप निकाल सकते हैं. So this line polyline option also you can draw to this type of different arrowheads. So we can use this. So I will start again polyline command. Then I will click the start point. Then I will go for the width option. So that width option was asking the starting width. I will type 10. So ending width. So again 10. So at the both the end, I have given the starting width and ending width as 10. So that there will be a straight line having width equal to 10. Now with this again, now you can go to the W, and then we can make the starting width as 20 and then ending width at 0, and you can press enter, and now you can draw this type of arrowhead. So you can just see that and press enter. So this way, this 10 and then 0. So this is happening because that you have changed the width of the line. तो इस प्रकार से हम लोग इसको कर सकते हैं. So if you want to draw a arrowhead and straight line segment, so I will just make it polyline command. I have clicked the start point, then I went to W for width, and I have given the starting width as 0 and ending width as 40. So now I can draw this type of arrowhead. Then I can go for W, and then I can just make the starting width as 20 and ending width as 20. And now then I can click here and then press enter. So this type of 0, starting width is 0, starting width is ending width is 40. Then for the next part, starting width is 0 and ending width is 0. 20 20. So here at the both the end 20 20. So this type of arrow you can draw. So this is the advantage of using the polyline. ऐसे प्रकार के arrow head आपको बनाने हैं. So you can use polyline command. But now this is also possible with the arc option also. So I will go to the polyline command. I will click here start point. Then I will click here for the W. So width option I have taken. So width is now 10 I have taken. So again width I have taken as 10. So I have given starting width and ending width as 10. And now I will draw one of the straight segment here. So up till now this I will just draw here. Now this was the straight line. Then I will again go to arc option. Now I have changed the polyline into arc option. And then again I will go to line option. So L for line command, and again you can bring it down. And then you can again go to W option, width, and starting width is 0, ending width is 0, and you can click here C for close. So I have close here. So you can see that मैंने ऐसा थिक लाइन में एक डोर बना के देखा है, और यहाँ पे उसकी जो लाइन है, यहाँ पर बॉटम में उसकी लाइन की थिक एक है, 0 है. But you can see that this is a complete one object only. So this type of door frame you can draw sometimes by using the polyline command. Another example, you can just check out it. Yes, you can here again go with the start point. Now the line width is 0. So you can type W. So starting width we can take 10. Ending width we can take 10. So I have pressed the type value 10 from the keyboard and press enter. So now this was a straight line. Now I will enter into the arc mode. So I will type A for arc. And then I will go for W option again, width. So in the width option, starting width I will give you 10 and ending width I will give 0. So there is an arc, but having the starting width 20 or 10 and ending width 0. So now again I will go to line L option, and now this is again line option. I will go here again, and then I will type C for close. And you can just see that this is again one of the door. So having this here, the line width is 0, line width is 0. Here the starting line width is 10 and ending line width is 10. But here I have entered into the arc mode where starting width is 10 and ending width is 0. So this type of combination is possible. आप arc को मिला सकते हैं, लाइन की width बढ़ा सकते हैं, starting और ending की अलग अलग width आप रख सकते हैं, और लेकिन फिर भी आपको ये पूरा ऑब्जेक्ट जो रहेगा ये एक ही ऑब्जेक्ट रहेगा. So that is the beauty, that all line was get selected at once because they are polylines, so they are combined together forming a single object. So that is the advantage of using this. So in the polyline command there are various options such as arc, then you can go as a close option, then half width and width option they are same. Then you can also go on quoting the length of the line, or if there was a mistake, you can do undo. So you can type U for that. So in this way, these are the various objects here by using the polyline command. So now I am giving you the one of the exercise. So you have to be ready to take the screenshot. I will open the exercise file and you have to take the screenshot and try to draw that type of object on your AutoCAD. So you have to practice this. So I will show you that line and you can just draw that. So this is the one of the exercise that I am telling you. By using the polyline command, you need to try this type of object. So just take the screenshot of this. So this is the exercise by using, you can just check out here. So this is the screenshot for polyline command. तो आप इस प्रकार के एरो या इस प्रकार का डोर या ऐसे एरो या नॉर्थ डायरेक्शन के लिए ऐसे एरो या फिर इस प्रकार की जो पॉलीलाइन दिखाई गई है. So here thick line, then thick arc, then change the direction of arc, then again change the line width, again straight line segment, and then arrow. So this is again starting width and ending width is different. So in this way, this type of objects also you can try using polyline command. So I hope that you have taken the screenshot for this exercise. So you can type yes in the chat box. Why you can type in the chat box so that I will understand that you have taken the screenshot for your exercise. और आपको आपके घर पे पॉलीलाइन की कमांड इस्तेमाल करके ऐसे अलग अलग ऑब्जेक्ट बना के देखने हैं. So this is possible only with the polyline command. So see that, dear friends, while learning the 3D AutoCAD, polyline command is very much important. You have to remember, while drawing the 3D object building drawing, बिल्डिंग का 3D मॉडल यदि बनाना है तो आपको सारे ऑब्जेक्ट लाइन कमांड से ही बनाने पड़ेंगे. यू विल नॉट यूजिंग सिंपल लाइन कमांड, यू विल ऑलवेज यूज polyline command, so that you have to always remember. And therefore this is one basic part of the polyline command that you can use to draw the different types of object. So this different type of thickness, line thickness, and combination of permutation of line and arc command. line और arc command को मिला के हम लोग इस प्रकार के ऑब्जेक्ट और हमको बना के देखने हैं. सो दिस इज ऑल्सो ड्रॉन विद द हेल्प ऑफ आर्क कमांड. लाइन और आर्क का कॉम्बिनेशन करके मैंने इस प्रकार से क्वार्टर सर्कल बनाना है या फुल सर्कल बनाना है, थिकनेस उसकी दी होगी आपको. नो दिस इज टाइप ऑफ 3/4 क्वार्टर सर्कल, या दिस टाइप ऑफ हाफ राउंड सर्कल, और दिस टाइप ऑफ फुल सर्कल, और दिस टाइप ऑफ कर्व. सो दिस इज हैविंग द कर्व विद थिकनेस and then arc and polyline command. So this is arc and polyline command. So this also you need to try. So just take the screenshot of this page also. You have to take the another screenshot for your exercise. So you should be able to draw this type of objects on your laptop. आपको कंप्यूटर पे ऐसे ड्राइंग बना के देखने हैं जहां पर आपके पॉलीलाइन का इस्तेमाल होगा. पॉलीलाइन के ऑप्शन में आपको यहाँ पर थिकनेस बढ़ानी है, लाइन की विड्थ चेंज करनी है, और आर्क ऑप्शन का भी यूज करना है, और स्ट्रेट लाइन सेगमेंट का भी यूज करना है. सो कॉम्बिनेशन ऑफ लाइन एंड आर्क कमांड विद द थिकनेस ऑफ द लाइन विड्थ. सो ऑल दैट इज यूज इन दिस. सो आई होप दैट second screenshot also you have taken. So you can type P for proceed in the chat box, so that now I will stop my screen share of this file and we will proceed for the next command. So you can type P for the proceed, so that you have taken the next screenshot of this exercise. Now with this, dear friends, there will be a submission starting in the next week. अगले वीक से आपको जो अभी तक का जो सिखाया गया है उसके आधारित आपको कुछ एक्सरसाइज आएंगे. ऐसे आपको ड्राइंग बनाने, जैसा मैंने अभी ये पेज बनाया है, तो इस पेज में मैंने क्या किया है, एक पूरा रेक्टेंगल और उसके अंदर 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13. So this type of 13 object I have drawn. So for that I have used any of the command जो आपको अभी तक का सीखे होगी आपने, वो कोई भी कमांड आप इस्तेमाल कर सकते. ऐसा ड्राइंग बना के आपको उसका रेक्टेंगल ड्राइंग बना के उसका आपको एक पीडीएफ जनरेट करना है, and that PDF you need to rename. So I will give all the instruction regarding that. So what should be the name of that file, and accordingly that PDF then you have to upload, and you have to get it checked, and so that your submission will be considered for the certification. So this is the exercise. Now we will proceed again with this. I will just stop share by this. So another exercise already I have given. Now we need to draw this type of object. So ये इसकी आपको प्रैक्टिस करनी है. So third screenshot now you have to take. So you should be able to draw this type of objects in the AutoCAD. So how this can be done, so that we will learn now. So for that purpose you must know all this exercise drawing. So third screenshot you have to take to try to draw this type of object in the AutoCAD. इसको कैसे बनाएंगे आप AutoCAD में, इसके लिए आपको ये वाला स्क्रीनशॉट लेना है. And those you have taken, so they can just type T for third screenshot, so that I will confirm that you have taken the third screenshot for your exercise, and then we will proceed. So this type of drawing you have to try now. अभी तक का आपने जो AutoCAD सीखा है उसके बेसिस पे आपको ये ऐसे प्रकार के ड्राइंग ऑटोकैड में बना के देखना है. सो देर विल बी ए स्पेसिफिक डायमेंशन फॉर ऑल दिस. तो ये सारा डायमेंशन के साथ भी आने वाला है आपको आगे. सो दिस यू नीड टू ट्राई. सो आई विल जस्ट stop this screen share for this exercise, and now we will proceed with the next part of this. So here now again I will share my AutoCAD screenshot, and then we will try the next thing. So today now we have seen uh, polyline command. Polyline command now we have seen. So here just I will give you one tip again. Suppose I want to draw and circle having thickness, so that I can use polyline command. So in the polyline command, I have to give the start point. Now the start point is given. Now I have to type A for arc, and then I have to need to change the width. So I will type W, and starting width I will take 10, ending width I will take 10, and then I need to draw a quarter circle. So in this way I will just click here. Now then I will again, I can just make it in this way. You can also draw this type of object. So whatever the dimension you have taken, so you should be clever enough to use this type of option. So this is the arc option with the line thickness. So you can just make it using this arc and polyline command. So you can just click here. So you see that this is one object only. तो पॉलीलाइन का ऑप्शन यूज करके आपको किस प्रकार से सर्कल बनाना है, हाफ सर्कल बनाना है, क्वार्टर सर्कल बनाना है. सो दैट यू नीड टू ट्राई विद द पॉलीलाइन कमांड. सो डियर फ्रेंड, अनदर इंपॉर्टेंट कमांड इन द ऑटोकैड इज that is multi-line command. So multi-line command can be used in the many application. So that can be drawn here. So from the draw menu, there is a command, and that is you can just search for so multi-line command. I think it was now taken away from the AutoCAD. So I will just type here. So I hope that in the new version multi-line command was discarded. So earlier there was another command, that is multi-line command. So but now it was discarded from the AutoCAD. Instead of that, there are some new features were added. So multi-line command is not available now in the new version. So that you have to remember, in earlier version it was available, now it is not available. So in this draw menu, we have now till now covered line command, polyline command, circle command, arc command, then rectangle command. After that polygon command, that also we have seen. Then we have seen ellipse command. Then in there are two methods, axis end method, and then elliptical arc method. And then we have seen here construction line command, and then we have seen ray command, and then already we have seen SP line command, and then we have seen also the revision cloud. And then next simple command, that is multiple points command. So that is another important feature. So I will now just click here as a point command. जब हम लोग ड्राइंग बनाते हैं तो हमको कुछ कुछ जगह पे पेंसिल से हम लोग ऐसा डॉट बनाते हैं ड्राइंग शीट के ऊपर. सो दैट टाइप ऑफ डॉट. सो यू कैन जस्ट चेक आउट देयर दिस टाइप ऑफ डॉट्स. आई कैन क्लिक समवेयर. सो जितने बार मैं क्लिक करूंगा उतने सारे यहाँ पर पॉइंट्स निकलने वाले हैं. सो यू कैन जस्ट सी दैट I have pressed the. So you can just see that this one is the one point I have drawn. This is another point I have drawn. तो इस प्रकार से मैंने यहाँ पर 4 पॉइंट निकाले हैं. So all these I have drawn by using the point command. So this is the point command. Now there is some important thing when we draw here the point command. So in the point command, there are two options are there. So that you need to note down in your notebook, dear friends. You have to note down these two options. In the point command, PD mode is there. So value of the PD mode is equal to 0. So you have to remember this. At present, value of PD mode is 0 and PD size is 0. So now I will just type here in the command line. I will type PD size, and I press enter. So it is asking that invalid input. So I can change the value of the PD mode and PD size. So that we have to remember in the AutoCAD. So when we start the point command, so here we can change the value of the PD mode and PD size. So that we will see later on. So there are various another options were there for the point command. So by using that, we can use the various point options. So that we will see here. तो आपको यहाँ पर point command से point कैसे निकालना है वो आपको देखना है. So I have now selected this point. So here this point was mentioned in the layer command, and with this you can understand the position of the coordinate. तो यदि किसी ऑब्जेक्ट का कोऑर्डिनेट आपको निकालना है तो आप ये पॉइंट कमांड से वहां पर पॉइंट बनाएंगे. तो ये पॉइंट कमांड का ऑप्शन पोजीशन आप यहाँ पर कमांड लाइन पे देख सकते हैं. सॉरी, ऑन द प्रॉपर्टी डायलॉग बॉक्स. ये प्रॉपर्टी डायलॉग बॉक्स में आपको यहाँ पे एक्स पोजीशन और वाई पोजीशन दी गई है. सो दैट वी कैन सी हियर. तो अभी मेरे ये वाले जो पॉइंट है, जो नीला वाला दिख रहा है मुझे, ये वाले, ये नीले पॉइंट का कोऑर्डिनेट मेरा 1648.045 and 211.9223 है. सो दिस कोऑर्डिनेट यू कैन ऑब्जर्व फ्रॉम द point command. So we will see more about the point command in the upcoming lectures. So where we will try to modify this point command. So this is again one of the small command that we need to know. So I hope that you have practiced today understood today the polyline command and the point command. दो command हमने देखी है. And there are 3 exercises I have given to you. So 3 टाइप के अलग अलग exercise के screenshot मैंने आपको share किया है. So for that now, for today we will stop here. So if you are having any question, so you can type in the chat box, so that we will address few of the question today in the chat box, and then we will stop the today's session. Or otherwise you can type your feedback for the today's session. How was the session, and what is your feedback regarding this online class? So you can just type okay, good, better, best, see you, thank you, goodbye, like feedback in the chat box. Or if you want to ask any of the difficulty or any of the question or any of your feedback, so you can also type in the chat box. So till then, thank you from my side for joining today's online session. And we will proceed tomorrow with the some of the polar snap mode and polar ट्रैकिंग मोड. सो कल ये 2 मोड, इंपॉर्टेंट मोड हम लोग सीखने वाले. सो दैट वाज द इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग अगेन टू लर्न इन द ऑटोकैड. उसके बाद में फिर हमारा इंपॉर्टेंट मोड और सीखने हैं हमको, जिसका नाम रहेगा ऑब्जेक्ट स्नैप ट्रैकिंग एंड ऑब्जेक्ट स्नैप मोड. सो दैट 2 मोड्स आर इंपॉर्टेंट. तो 4 मोड हमारे अभी सीखने के रह गए, वो हम लोग अपकमिंग लेक्चर्स में देखेंगे. उसके बाद में फिर हम लोग मॉडिफाई कमांड की तरफ जाने वाले हैं. सो वंस वी कंप्लीट दैट 4 मोड्स, then when we move toward the modify mode, then आपको जो मैंने आज की तीसरी एक्सरसाइज दी थी उसके लिए अभी आप ट्राई कर सकते हैं. so that in the upcoming lectures you will get it clear that how this nice drawing can be drawn. So for this there is one chat box question was there. So how this door can be drawn. So I have used polyline command. I have clicked here first point at this location. Then I have went to the W option. So I have increased the width. So starting width मैंने यहाँ पर 10 ले लिए और ending width मैंने यहाँ पर 10 लिए. तो यहाँ से यहाँ तक का स्ट्रेट लाइन निकाला मैंने, जिसकी width 10 रहेगी. फिर यहाँ जाने के बाद में मैंने W ऑप्शन में, सॉरी, आर्क ऑप्शन में गया, मैं A ऑप्शन टाइप किया मैंने. सो आई हैव वेंट टू द आर्क ऑप्शन, और आर्क ऑप्शन में जाने के बाद में मेरा आर्क ऑप्शन का ऑप्शन शुरू हो गया. तो मैंने फिर से W टाइप किया एंड नाउ आई वेंट टू W ऑप्शन. W में स्टार्टिंग विड्थ मैंने 10 दे दिया और एंडिंग विड्थ 0 दे दिया, और फिर आर्क निकाला मैंने. सो बिकॉज आई वांट द वेरिंग थिकनेस ऑफ दिस लाइन. सो आर्क कमांड में जाने के बाद में मुझे स्टार्टिंग विड्थ 10 और एंडिंग विड्थ 0 रखना है. तो आर्क मेरा निकलेगा ऊपर का। और फिर चूंकि मेरी लाइन विड्थ अभी 0 हो चुकी है, सो अगेन आई हैव एंटर्ड इनटू द लाइन ऑप्शन। तो एल टाइप करके मैंने लाइन ऑप्शन में गया मैं, और फिर मैंने ये नीचे की जो वर्टिकल लाइन है वो निकाली, एंड देन आई हैव टाइप सी फॉर क्लोज। तो ये हॉरिजॉन्टल लाइन अपने आप से क्लोज हो जाएगी यहाँ तक। तो इन दिस वे दिस डोर आई हैव ड्रॉन। So such type of tricks and tips are there that we are learning along with these basic commands. So thank you for joining today's session once again. See you tomorrow at the same time 8:30. And till then you are just trying to draw the exercise drawings. आपको घर पे exercise drawing चेक करना है, so that in the upcoming session in the upcoming week, अगले वीक में आपको असाइनमेंट्स आने वाली है, उसकी फाइल्स आपको अपलोड करनी पड़ेगी ऑटोकैड में, ड्राइंग बना के उसका पीडीएफ बना के आपको अपलोड करना है। तो आपकी एक्सरसाइज वहां पर कंप्लीट होने वाली है। सो फॉर दैट सी यू वंस अगेन। आई विल जस्ट स्टॉप माय स्क्रीन ऑटोकैड and then we will close the today's session. Thank you once again.